Hey y'all, what's up? I'm late. Sorry. It has been a really busy last couple days here. I'm hungry. You hear me fizzing, and I'm trying to try these crispy coconut things, but it doesn't want to let me be into the snack, and I'm hungry. Like, I don't understand why it won't let me do it. But I'm here. I know I'm late. I apologize. Hey, better late than broke. How are you? How are you? Glad to see you. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm late. I'm hungry. I need something. I got my wine, y'all. Because you know what? We made it. Got me a little pink Moscato. I feel like I did a lot this month. And I want to go over. Girl, the struggle is real, honey. Being hungry. Struggle is real. I want to go over my week really quickly. Then I also want to go over what I learned in February. Like, this is my takeaways from Frugal February. We did it. We did it. It's March 1st. Happy March. Happy March. Hey, happy March. We made it. New month, new things, no goals, new goals. You know, we're doing our decluttering challenge. So we're doing that. But let's talk about last month and how our goals worked out for last month. I'm feeling real good. I made it through February. I uploaded a video every day for February, like I said I was going to. I'm super proud of myself for that. And I learned a few things along the way during Frugal February. I wrote me a little list out because y'all know how I love my list. So let's talk about Monday. Monday was February 25th, and my meals were prepped for the next 2 days. Super grateful for Poshmark shipping. It's so weird to say that, but when I had to go and send out my giveaway items that I did like a mystery box thing, it cost me like $10.50 to ship those items, and Poshmark shipping is like six something. So I dare never complain about that again. So appreciative of that. I really need to start time blocking, you guys. It's a serious problem. I need to start watching some videos on time blocking and figuring how I can incorporate that into my life, because having like Poshmark and work and now trying to incorporate this Etsy store, I need to figure out what I'm doing on what days and what times and when everything's gonna fit into my life. That is a must. Um, Ooh, I did buy something for myself, you guys. I did buy something for myself. But out of principle, and I bought something for myself because I did so well with paying bills this month and hitting goals. I believe in, like, if you work hard, you should play hard, or you should buy yourself something nice for working so hard and hitting your goals. Now, I'll show you guys what I picked up, and I'll show you why I didn't wait till March 1st, because I could have easily waited till today, but I bought it 2 days ago. I do plan on buying two other things as well, but this is what I picked up. It's a Wi-Fi smart plug, and the reason I picked this up and I've been wanting this is because I've always wanted to kind of make my house a little smart home, but my little apartment. But at the same time, when you walk into my door, if you flick the light, it turns on the outside light, and it turns on something that's supposed to be plugged into a plug that nothing is plugged into. So I'm excited to like plug this into where my actual light is, and then like setting it up with the Alexa, so when I walk into my apartment I can say, Alexa, turn on the living room light or whatever. So I'm excited. I did buy this, and I on principle, thank you so much, better late than broke. On principle, I did not open it, hook it up or anything, and now that it's March, I'm going to do that. And the reason I bought it in February when I was supposed to be not buying is because it was on sale for $10 on Amazon. So I got this for $10.66. It's normally a $35 product. So I was afraid that the pricing was going to go away and I would miss the sale. So that's why I did that. Moving on. But that was a part of Frugal February and I shouldn't have done it, but I don't feel bad about doing it. I didn't want to miss the sale. And I bought it because I paid $50 on my sports center bill, and I fully funded my baby emergency fund. Cheers to fully funding that baby emergency fund, $1,000. It's done, and I'll drink to that. Although I shouldn't be drinking because, um, hi, hey girl, how you doing? Or Demetrius? Yeah, that's a girl. I think that's a guy. I'm sorry. And $1,000 So yeah. So then on the 26th, I got a big project done. Thank you very much, girl. A big project done at work. Boyfriend provided dinner that night, so that was amazing. So when I get that kind of dinner, I can split it in two, and I had dinner and lunch, so that works. Whoop, whoop. I need to get on a better sleep schedule. My sleep is another thing, along with the color block, the time blocking. That's another thing. And I also need to figure out a gym schedule because that's another thing I'm thinking of incorporating. On Wednesday, I felt like a lot about gratitude. Oh, and then I have consignment items. I need to do a video on that for my Poshmark people. I've got my first set of consignment items. I want to show you guys what that is, and I also want to do a video on some tips now that I've been consigning for a bit, how some things to think about before consigning. But my first consignment item has sold that day, and it was funny because 5 minutes later I made a sale on Mercari, and what was weird about that Mercari sale was that I sold an item for $25 on Mercari that was only at $18 on Poshmark. So yeah, that kind of put me in the belief that, girl, you need to start cross-listing your stuff to Mercari because some things have been selling over on Mercari that's just been sitting on my Poshmark. I did my giveaway winner thing. I sent that off. And you know what was really nice? When I sent that off, I sent it off earlier in the week. I think I sent it off Monday. And she received it on Wednesday. And she went and took the time out of her day to DM me on Instagram to let me know that she really enjoyed the stuff that she got. And that I was doing a great job on YouTube. And it just really, really made my day. And then I went after work to my best friend's house because she had surgery the next day on Thursday, and I wanted to go to her house and help her do anything she needed, whether take care of her kid, clean up, blah, blah, blah. You know, friend stuff. And then Thursday, my best friend had surgery. It all went well, thankfully. I went by her house afterwards. So that's why I'm kind of late because I've been behind on everything because I've been going to my best friend's house after work, just helping her out with stuff because that's what friends do. Like, I can work on YouTube and Poshmark and all that any other time, but my best friend will not always be there. And we got to remember that people don't last forever, moments don't last forever, but things just come and go. So went to her house and I ended up on the floor decluttering her closet. I am such a weirdo. Like, I was already in declutter mode before March started. All right, so that was and Friday, super grateful because my boss decided. Oh, Thursday, my boss bought lunch. Yeah, is that the day he bought lunch? No. Yeah, he bought lunch that day, and then today they bought lunch again. So like I've had my lunch with me, so I'm always prepared, thankfully. But it was nice to get like out food when you haven't been eating it. It's a nice little surprise. And then today, oh my God, wow, it's March. I can't believe how fast February went. I am tired for sure. Definitely need to figure out a sleeping plan. We've had snow this morning, which is I made it to work safe though, and I've been really into podcasts lately, so I've been listening to my podcast. And like I said, we got our coworker bought free pizza for us, so that was nice. And the stuff that didn't get finished, is in my fridge because nobody's like, I don't want it. I was like, I'll take it and I'll eat the pizza this weekend. One less thing to worry about. Okay, I am never scared to take some free stuff. All right, so let me just, now that that's over, I'm going to take the time and go over for Frugal February all the lessons and thoughts that I had in February. I went through all my journaling for February and brought it down to this list of things. And not to mention that week 2 was awesome. Week 2 was the week I got the free air fryer and the gift cards. It was a great week, you guys. Like, I used to have more weeks like week 2 was, but I'm thankful for all the weeks. All the weeks. So let's get started. Lessons I've learned through February and doing Frugal February, that I need to be, or have learned to be, a lot more conscious of my spending and being more money mindful. Number 2, very great. I'm not going to say number. The next thing is grateful and appreciative of what great people I have in my life, no matter how small my circle may be, both personal and professional. The groups of people that I currently have are amazing, and I need to learn to stop and live in the moment with each and every one of them. Next, IG is not a great thing for me to have. And I've decided to actually give it up for Lent. No more IG for Lent because I find that IG is an Instagram. It takes up a lot of my time, and instead of me getting things done for myself, I spend time watching other people live their lives and getting things done for themselves. And then I have that bad thing where I start comparing my life to other people and comparing what they're doing, which is obviously not great for my mental health or anyone's mental health. Comparison is like the thief of souls. It's just not good. So IG is giving IG up for Lent. Next, I need to learn to make more attainable priorities and attainable checklists and to-do lists. Three things. Like, not too much, not too little. Put a whole bunch of stuff, but make priority of what you want to get done. And if you get done more, that's great. If you don't get your 3 things done, that's great. If you can't manage to get them all done, that's fine too. I need to learn to be a lot nicer to myself. Also, make meal preps yummy, but also simple. Because sometimes when we try to get too cray cray with the meal prepping, then it's like it just becomes tiring, and I took all day to make this. I don't even have enough for all week. That's how I started to feel. So some of those weeks where I decided just to do sandwiches were some of the best weeks. Like, it was so easy. They was still yummy, but it was easy. And then also that meal prepping is necessary for me. Like, I'm not going to make it on this budget if I don't meal prep. Also, declutter, because I gotta get back to meal prepping. To girl, it is one of the best things that I have learned to do. I'm not a pro at it, but I'd like to get there. But meal prepping is a necessity. Like, it's necessary. Decluttering overwhelms me and gives me anxiety. I've realized that clutter overwhelms me and gives me anxiety, and I need to get myself on a cleaning, self-care, and life care schedule. Like, I need to make real life schedules. Like, when I used to see people with these life books and things, I'm like, y'all are doing too much, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're not doing too much. Maybe I'm not doing enough, because I feel like I need to have a self-care, which includes like skin care, hair care, body care. I need to get on a schedule, laundry, all that. I need to get on a schedule for um, cleaning, like cleaning my house. Hi, Haywood, how are you? I need to get on a schedule for like cleaning up my house. I need to get a schedule for, just different rooms per day. I need to get on a life schedule, like work schedule, getting my Etsy store running schedule, my Poshmark store running schedule, these videos on a schedule, just general life stuff on the gym on a schedule. Like, girl, you need to figure out how to be better scheduled. Like, not to like not live your life completely, but to kind of have yourself on a schedule. Um, Again, next is to push through the lazy moments, because I know there's a lot of times I'm just like, I just can't. I don't want to. But it's not that I can't or I don't want to, it's that I'm too lazy to do it. So in those moments when I was in that challenge in February, I didn't have a choice. Like, I had a choice, but I was like, no, I'm not going to go and tell them I didn't do it because I was lazy. So no, I definitely want to be more learn to push through those lazy moments and have discipline. And then always reevaluate the budget. Continually reevaluating my budget is the thing I need to do, because things are always changing in my life, and I need to figure out something that works for me. I'm sorry. And do what? What did I write? Always reevaluate the budget. Oh, and call around for better pricing. Do you need everything you have? Right. So, do I need everything that's in my budget? I need to call around and make sure I have the best prices or lower some things down. I need to start time blocking. I wrote this a lot, so this is obviously something I'm passionate about. I need to start block scheduling and figure out something that's going to work for me. I need to also look into batch cooking and freezer meals. Like, I need to find things when it comes to meal prepping that will make it easy and simpler. Like, if I can make some pasta sauce and freeze that sucker, and when I just need it, I just in batches and just pull some out and heat it up and put it with some pasta and be done on some days. Like, that's going to be on most days. That's amazing. I mean, there are days when you feel like cooking and there's days when you don't feel like cooking. So just to have those freezer meals or batch cook, I need to look into some of those videos. I know a lot of people did say Frida Frugal, or she named something else now, But I do love her channel and I've watched her, but she's very keto right now, so I don't know. And loving my new zero, I realized that I really love my new zero based budget and that cash envelopes for me are a lifesaver. Cash envelopes for me are a must right now. I don't know if I will always use them. I feel like I might because I like them. They look pretty, they keep me on track. And I maybe like there will be a point in a year or so where I would like have a separate debit card for like my allowance and stuff because I would like to buy things online or something. But overall, having cash for all those other categories I find to be wonderful. It's great. I love my cash envelopes and I love having doing a zero based budget right now. Will that always be the same? I don't know. But right now it's what I'm loving. Um, I do want to get back to the gym. So I've decided that I actually do want to get back to the gym. It's not, and it's something I will do because I did like the gym. Well, it's not a regular gym. The gym I go to, it's not like weights and the machines and things like that. I go to more like a fitness studio where they do yoga and Zumba, and they're just pretty much focus on that. I don't really do the Zumba, but I do the yoga. So, no, reverse that. Switch that up. I do the Zumba, but not the yoga. But I love it, and so it's something I actually will do. So that's amazing. I'm looking into doing that, so I've added that to my budget. But I do need to actually go to the place and sign up. I want to start allocating money. I've decided that I actually want to start allocating money to giving. Um, it's going to be small, probably $25 every paycheck, but to do things for others is the best thing I feel. I feel good when I'm doing things for others, so why not make it part of my budget? I don't currently tithe right now, so that is something I do want to start doing. I also realized that sometimes I feel pressured into doing things because other people are doing it, and I need to learn to not feel pressured to go with the crowd, but do what feels right to me or what I know to be true and follow my gut and stick to my budget. That's what I need to do for me. I actually want to check out annualreport.com as well. I realized that although my physical health isn't important as I need to realize that my physical health is as important as my mental health and spiritual health, and I need to eat better and start working out. This is why the gym is a thing. Like, I need to get back to the gym. I need to start eating better. I need to start doing better. Just got to do better. And I think I already read this, but I need a laundry house needs a cleaning schedule. The laundry and cleaning the house needs a schedule. I would also like to do more collaborations with fellow budgeters and Poshmark people. It scares me and it excites me and this at the same time. But I did say one of my New Year's resolutions was to take more risk. So I need to take more risk and just do things with other people, and we can help each other in either community. And then I also realized that I get a rush or some kind of high from hitting my goals, paying off bills, savings, and being in control. Because in the beginning, when I started budgeting, I was just like, this is for the birds. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Why am I making these videos? But the further and further I got along, I started to actually feel great about it. And as things started getting paid off, I got like a natural high from it. And I like being in control of my money and all my things in the world, all the things in my life. Um, and I just realized I might actually be a morning person. However, that's still up for debate, but I think I might be. There will be. I also realize there will be times of frustration when I want to buy things that I don't need or things that I just want. But my steps are now to wait it out for a day or two, and if it's something like food, if I can make it myself, like say I want Chinese food or I want breakfast sandwich, like I really wanted this breakfast sandwich, and I waited it out the 2 days and then I came home and made my own on the weekend, that was just as good and it was just as filling. So if I feel like having like some kind of fast food, I can figure out a way to make the fast food myself. And then that way I can save the money, know it's healthier, and kind of get out of that habit of just wanting things and getting them. But there are some things that I think it's okay if you want them. If they're going to make your life better, just buy them if they're in your budget. And then another thing I learned is to stop trying to stop my joy. Or it's almost like the feeling like when things are going so good that you think that something must be around the corner that's going to go bad. I don't want to be fearful fearful. I just want to be prepared, and be open to joy, fear, love, and being vulnerable. That's where I'm at in my life. I just want to be able to be vulnerable, be myself, and accept things as they come, because things are not always going to go well, but just be happy in the moment, you know what I mean? And just don't be like, oh, everything's going so well, something bad must be happening. I don't want to have that mentality. Um, I need to get a better sleeping schedule. Why is that on there like 3 times? Clearly, I feel like I'm not getting enough sleep. There's a greatness. I've learned that there's a greatness, humility, and joy in being able to help others, which is why I'm adding the giving fund to my budget, because I do feel like there's a greatness, humility, and a joy in being able to help others that are not yourself. And last but not least, these are my achievements for February. I have fully funded my baby emergency fund, which I cannot keep saying enough. I'm so excited. There's $1,000 in there. Honestly, I don't think that's enough. I would like to get a whole month or two of expenses in there. Like even just a month of expenses in there as a baby emergency fund, but you know, hopefully by the end of the year. But right now, we have what we have as $1,000, and we'll keep paying debt down. And then I also paid $639 towards debt, including my car payments and then some payments to my credit card. But that damn interest rate. I finally had my credit card like at 688. Interest rate hit me today and I'm back at 700. I was so pissed. I was like, I just couldn't be great. You couldn't let me be great in the 600s for just a little while longer. But that's okay. I'm gonna keep paying it till it's down to zero, and then they can kiss my interest. Okay, you can kiss my interest. Um, I tried a few new meals. They were successful, and I'm very happy about that. I'm actually excited to like try and add them to my recipe planner. I'm gonna try and do a video of me adding like at least one to my recipe planner so you guys can see the setup. I did pay off $50 to my sports center care debit. This is why I'm buying myself things. And I had time to work on a new part-time hustle, which is cool. And I lowered my car insurance. So those are some of my achievements in February. I will obviously keep on going in March. We're trying to hit other achievements. But I can't say, like, I'm happy that I did Frugal February. Am I happy that it's over? Kind of, yeah. Like, I want to be able to buy what I want to buy, but I think it's just mental. It's not like I'm going to go into this whole spiral of buying things now, because I'll still have my cash envelope system. And honestly, I have to wait till the 8th to actually be able to really spend anything, because I still only have the $20. I don't even have all of that now. But I only had the $20 that I allotted myself, and I'm not going to be able to do anything until next paycheck, which is March 8th, and then I'll be able to give myself a little bit more allowance and spend a little bit more money. But I'm super happy about my little gift that I bought myself, and I'm excited to hook this up probably tomorrow, because I'm tired tonight. And I do want to buy 2 more things, I think. An electric can opener, because your girl really wants her can opener. And I think just a Bill Do sticker book. Nothing too crazy, but I think I've earned them. And that was it, guys. That's how my last week of February went. Those are the things that I learned. And what? BB? What was this? This? This is a Wi-Fi smart plug. So basically, I really wanted it because my house is weird, and where the plugs are to turn on the lights don't like turn on when you walk in the house. So I wanted a smart plug, and because I did so well this month, I bought it in February, but I on principle did not open it yet. I can open it now because it's March 1st, but it's like it'll hook up to my Alexa to make my light a smart light. So when I walk into my house, rather than trying to flick lights that don't work, I would just say, Alexa. Now she's over here thinking I'm talking to her. Turn on like my living room lights. And then that will turn on my living room lights without me having to touch stuff or whatever I plug into this. So I'm excited to use that. And they were on sale, and that's why I bought them early, because that is usually $34, $35, and it was on sale for $10. And with everything, it was like $10.66. They had that and a smart bulb. Oh, girl, I wish. If I had a little thing to get rid of my little provider, I'd be so damn happy. I looked into like the little things like that were like, what are things? What are them things? What are them things called? Like you can get it through your cell phone hotspots. Like they have the little hotspot that came in like a little box and you can put it in there. But I felt like all the hotspots that they offered, there wasn't enough. There wasn't enough G's. There wasn't enough gigabytes. Like I felt like the amount of gigabytes they gave you was not gonna last me more than like 2 weeks, and then I'd run out. So unfortunately, no. But I still do plan on calling my cable company and seeing if I can whine and beg and plead to just have cable at a discounted rate, and they can come take the, or I'll drop off their box, because I don't need the TV. I just need the internet, pretty much. And if I can get a deal for like $39.95 and cut my bill from 80 something to $39.95, that's well worth it. But right now, it's not worth it to switch because it's not that much difference with just the internet. But that's all I have, you guys. Did you guys have a good February, last week of February? Are you excited for March? What are you doing in March? Any good plans? Um, how did you do if you were doing Frugal February? Did you pay off any major bills this month that you're proud of that you want to tell me about? Anything you're excited for March? Birthdays, where you at? Anything? Let me know. If not, I'm getting ready to go, you guys. Getting ready to go. And drink the rest of my wine because it's well deserved, which I didn't buy. My boyfriend bought me this. And I saved it so I could have it. I'm excited for March too, better than broke girl, because this house of mine needs to be paid some bills. Good, good. You have a good weekend too, BB. Excited for March as well because this house needs to be decluttered. As I'm looking around, I'm getting highs. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful, per usual. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. All that found some time to come chat with me. And you guys have a congrats on Frugal. Thank you. I think I did pretty damn good. Like I had a few missteps, but nothing too crazy. So thank you so much, and congrats on all that you did, and everybody who had a good month, whether they were doing Frugal February or not. Congratulations. Oh my God. I know. I can't wait to start decluttering, girl, because the feeling when you're done to just look at the space that you decluttered is like, ah, why was I taking this long to do this? All right, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye. How do I know? What?